Hi and welcome. I'm John and this is Unique Wargaming. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is the Monday painting video. What is the Monday painting video and what's it all about? Well, the Monday painting video is essentially a pile of shame painting video, but the models in question are voted on by you guys, my viewers, from last week's Weekly Wednesday, which is a weekly Q&A. In that video, I show you a host of models and you guys vote on what you want to paint for Monday's painting video. In the event of a tie, I do a dice roll. So for all my regulars here, guys, I would love, thank you very much. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so obviously today's not Monday. This should have been done and finished and gone up Monday, but it was my daughter's 4th year anniversary, so of her passing. So I didn't really feel like painting. And then Tuesday I said, I'd do some, but I was delayed. And Wednesday I get it done, I was delayed. So today's rolling into Thursday. I should get it done today, but hopefully I don't get delayed. But anyway, the Space Marine Assault Terminators won the vote. Now these are the old sculpts, but they are still absolutely sexy. Look at that, this shield is amazing. Now, as with all my Space Marine units and stuff, when it comes to painting, I always try and get the base colours on first. My Space Marine chapter is Screaming Skull and Corn Red. As you can see, there's a little strip along there that needs to be adjusted and sorted out. But this is actually Youth and Grey. Okay, so my painting formula, I put Youth and Grey first and then come in with Screaming Skull. And as it's a Assault Marines Terminators, I have one Lightning Claw ready to go, and I have a Thunder Hammer. Now, I'm actually thinking of leaving their helmets black. I'm just picking out a few details on there because I think that black helmet looks absolutely amazing. But I only sort the eyes out because I can't just leave it like that. Anyway, so the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to come with the Screaming Skull layer paint. And it should only take maybe 2 coats of this. So what I'm going to do is go over all of the Youth and Grey with the Screaming Skull. I won't do the whole thing on camera, I'll just do a bit of it. There's no point doing the whole lot. The Youth and Grey acts like a very nice base coat for the Screaming Skull, because before I was doing like 4 or 5 layers of the Screaming Skull just to get it up to the crispness that I wanted. The first coat of Screaming Skull going on always looks horrible. I don't know why. But then when I add this next coat, it really does pop off nice. So I'm going to do the rest of it off camera. Right, so after 1 coat, you can see looking very, very good. The only thing is as well with Youth and Grey, if there's a little bit that I've missed, it does blend in nicely. Gives it a bit more different, tone on the Screaming Skull. I do need sort of that little stripe out there. Does he have a purity seal? Oh, he does. So I did the purity seal as well, just to put the parchment part of it. Now for this guy, I think actually you should come in now and do the eyes, get the eyes done out of the way. So I'm going to come in with some Falcon Green. May not be the best choice for the eyes, it's going to be very dark, but I think it'd be good because if I overshoot it at all, if I do overshoot it, then when I come in with the next colour for the eyes, it's just going to give it a glow effect. I think I overshot this one a little bit. It needs a little touch more as well in the corner there. That looks better. This one still looks terrible, come on. There we go, it's better. So you can see I've overshot that one a little bit. When I come in with the next colour, that's going to just make it look like there's a bit of light coming off of it, which is nice. This guy has one eye. he has one eye and a bionic eye. So the bionic eye is easy to do. I do think just like leaving these guys with black helmets is going to really make them stand out. I think the normal Terminators I have, I think I've done their helmet chapter colours. But I think with these guys, if I leave them with the black helmet, it's going to make them look like a specialist type of, Black Ops unit type thing. Right, so what I'm going to do next off camera, I'm going to get the red corn red, just tidy up that stripe there on both of them because they both have the same, as close as I can get. So the next colour I'm going to come in with is going to be some lead belcher. Very, very straightforward. So I'm going to do this colour is I'm going to get, well, first of all on the thunder hammer, I'm going to give the thunder hammer a quick once over. I'm not going to get the wire because I want the wire, I'm going to probably do the wire maybe purple or something just to really, really stand out. Get the thunder hammer a quick once over. I want to get all of these exhaust vents on the back of him. Make them really stand out as well. I do apologise if the light flickers. For some reason today the light has been flickering non-stop. Get that is light in there. And if there's any joints in the arms, get those. The back of the legs. I'm going to do that on both of these bad boys. Get his little belt here as well. Yeah, I think that's all of it. And on this guy, obviously I'm going to get his pipes hanging off of him. The same sewing at the vents on the top back of him, back of his legs. I need to get his hand there as well, jeez. Yeah, and yeah, that's going to be that. Yeah, and his light, obviously. Right, so now I'm going to go back to corn red for this guy. I'm going to get his claws, just so they stand right out. So I'm going to paint in between them. And I could actually leave the edge of them black if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Corn red in there. I don't need to do this on camera really. I can just tell you, but I'm going to give you a look. So the next colour is going to be some Retributor armour. It's going to be a very simple step for this one, I think. So the first thing it needs doing, I think they're actually missing a shoulder pauldron for this side, I think. If they are, then I'm in trouble because I've already half painted it and I have to try and glue it on and then modify, paint it so it's done. Which has been an annoying thing. I might have to check the others before I start adding colours to them, because if I have, then I can just actually put it on. And the only thing I can think of why I missed it would be if I was trying to get them on the table, and then Mark turned up and I said, the only thing left to do is put these shoulder pauldrons on. And he said, don't worry about it, just play as they are, it's not a problem. And then I obviously forgot about it. That's the only thing I can think of. He has a little thing on his chest here. I'm going to get that. And what I'm going to get with them also, he's got a ball joint here. One on his arm. One on this arm. The Retributor armour and the corn red go really well together. I'm also going to put that on there. Okay, that's a little bit weird. No, because it's going to give me a nice little light effect. Right, so that's him. This guy's a little bit different. So obviously this gets done. I want to get his knuckles as well. He has a little joint there. But he has the royal quilla across his chest. And the purity I've just seen last second, lovely. Just lucky I didn't get that. This of course means I have to go back with trimming skull to get the parchment on it. I'm going to finish off the rest of this one. So now we're into the interesting stage of the models, I think. So on the Thunder Hammer guy, the shield and his hammer are the most, most iconic standout pieces of the model. So first of all, I'm going to start with some red blue. This is going to go on the shield. But what I want to do is I'm trying to get this little bit in here. This little bit in here. I should have gone with the Retributor armor first as well, actually. Sorry. This little bit in here. And then work around that skull. Okay. And come back in again. Just trying to get as much in there as possible so I'm not having to go wait for it to try and go back over again. Yeah. What I'm going to do is Thunder Hammer. I'm going to come in with some Druky Violet and just whack a shade into it. I think that will really make it pop off. Snap it in there. It's a bit of a different thing that you would normally see on a Thunder Hammer. I think people usually just come in with some blue or something. But I think some Druky Violet looks absolutely amazing. Obviously it's still wet, so when it dries it's going to look even better. I think now I need to go back to Retributor armor, to be honest with you. And I need to get all of this stuff on the shield. All of this. I'm actually going to get the gold trim as well. I might switch to the barbecue skewer to get the gold trim. I think it might be a little bit easier, but I'm going to do that because I don't need to do it all on camera. So the lights are misbehaving today, really flickering bad. And so next I'm going to come in with some Troll Slayer orange. The first pass of this, I'm going to water it right down so it's more like a wash. And I'll start from the end of the claws and just work my way down. I don't want to go all the way to the edge. I don't want to go all the way along, so I want to go a bit of the way along. Now they are looking like some heat coming off of them. So I'm going to leave that to dry now, because then I'm going to come back for a second coat. Next, I'm going to come over with some Lothern blue. Now this is got two parts I'm going to use it for. The first part is I'm going to come in and get it on the blue. Break the blue up on the shield a little bit. And the second bit is on the purity seals. So those of you that are new to the channel, what I do with my purity seals is I do them Lothern blue. The reason why is the corn red and red purity seal, you're not going to see it. So I do it with the Lothern blue just to make it stand out even more. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to give this another, it's got a few more minutes to dry, yeah, on the claws. I'm going to give another coat of the Troll Slayer, but it looks pretty savage. This one, the top here doesn't look too clever. Let's see if I can rectify that now. I think I went in a bit too wet with the Troll Slayer first of all on this side, I think. Looking nice now. Oh yeah. So I'm going to leave that to dry for a bit. This one might need a little bit more, I think, actually. Well, so for all intensive purposes, these guys are battle ready. I think he looks pretty cool. I think this one looks absolutely really brilliant. Claws look amazing, I think. But what I'm going to do now, for everyone that's new, is take it beyond battle ready standard. What does that mean? When you take it, when it's battle ready standard, you can put it on the table and away you go. Taking it beyond battle ready standard means you're doing stuff to it to make it pop even more. Now this can be anything from a dry brush to wet blending, edge highlighting, dry paint, technical paint, contrast paint, layer paint, shades. You know, there's so much different things. And someone actually pointed out to me, when you take it beyond battle ready standard, it could also mean you're doing stuff to the base extra on top of what you've done already. So there's that as well, guys. So the first thing I'm going to do is come in with some Flanix yellow. Now the orange on here is still wet, and that's what I want. This is what a wet blend. So what I'm going to do is take some Flanix yellow. I'm going to start from the edge. Just get just as much as the tip as I can. I want the yellow to hit the orange, mix with the orange, and give you that bright sort of burn look. Do the same on this side. That looks absolutely savage. Repeat the process on this side. I love that little technique. The three colours just make things look absolutely wow. Now I could also, when you're putting the corn red on, at the base here, you could leave it black. So then it just gets darker and as it goes along. I think they look savage. The next thing I'm going to do, it's probably the last thing on both of them. I'm going to take some Wazdaka red. It's actually something else I just remembered I need to do. I need to get the pipe work. The power coils going in. I think he has one as well. Yeah, I need to get them. But I do the Wazdaka red first anyway. Now, Wazdaka red is a layer paint, so it will go and brighten itself down. And all I'm going to do is go over all the corn red bits, but try and leave the edges standing out. It looks a little bit weird now, but as it dries down, it's going to give me a nice little shift between the two reds. Again, you don't need to see me do this all on camera, so I'm just going to do a bit. I'm going to go off and do the rest now. Well, I'm going to come in with some Warboss green. And this is going to be for the power cables, as I think it's going to really stand out even more. I'm going to finish doing that one and do the other one on the other guy. The last thing is a bit of moot green, a tiny little bit. And what I need, I'm going in for the eyes, it's too much. So where I did the dark green, I come in with the light green now. This guy as well. He looks, this one, I actually really like the way the lightning claws look. He's only got one eye. I think those lightning claws look absolutely savage. And they are done. Finally, between someone's anniversary on Monday and just falling behind on time all week, I'm finally glad they're done. I wanted to have them done on yesterday, Thursday, but I just so stuck on time. So they're done. I'm glad. Massive thank you all for who voted. Sorry it was so late going up this week. If you voted for something last week and it didn't win, don't panic, because everything has to get painted. And with Let's Build 200 coming up, what that means is I'm, still taking the votes on what you want me to paint, what you want me to build for Let's Build 200. So far, Morty has been voted on for the Death Guard, which is nice. I think there's 2 votes on him. So that's actually brilliant. That'd be a nice model to build actually and add to my Death Guard, especially for painting wise as well. Jeez, that's an astounding model to paint. But anyway, guys, massive thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel, and voting, shall I say, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button because it costs you absolutely nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything. Everyone smash the thumbs up button so it triggers YouTube shares the video more and more people, which makes this incredible community you guys grow even more. If you want to support the channel even further, there's a join button below. You can click on that and become a member to the channel. There are different tiers with different perks on each tier. So with that said, guys, thank you for watching. Hit the buttons for me. Until next time, take it easy.